You just like my sidekick, I just want to fulfill all your desires.
Disclaimer: if you are triggered by divination, astrology, tarot, and worldly discussions, this channel is not for you.
Hello guys, welcome back to my channel, Wisdom and Light here, and I am back with another trending topic reading. If you are new to this channel, welcome. Hi, my name is Bianca. Some of the OGs of this channel knows me as Miss J, and welcome to Wisdom and Light, where we do trending topic readings like this one, political readings, we do pick a card readings, astro readings, and whatever that's going on in the cosmos. Thank you so much for tuning in, for being here, and shout out to the bird that is sitting by my window right now where I normally film. I have been trying to escort him to the tree so he's not making so much noise, but he's been talking to me and talking to my cat. Anyways, I feel like a Disney princess, but if you guys do hear a bird just chirping about, I try to ask him politely, could you be by that tree because I'm going to film something? But the bird is like, no, I'm not going to go anywhere. I'm going to be right here. That's what it's going to be. So, on a serious note, this is going to be a serious reading. I do want to give you guys a heads up that trigger warning, we are going to be talking about war and what that's going to look like for the rest of this year, for the upcoming 6 months ahead. Normally, I would do these kind of readings around world predictions, which I do in August, but I did predicted on this channel a while back that we're going to be hearing news in the month of June. And we're going to be seeing travel bans around the month of June and to start stacking up on food. But I've been saying to stack up on food and prepare for the past like 2 years now. But granted, we've been talking about this for 2-3 years and it's finally here. So I wanted to do a reading, not only to get clarity on the energy that is around us, but also things that we need to know for our highest good and protection, because this is not just a you thing or a me thing. This affects all of us, and I just feel that it's important for us to have these conversations. So, disclaimer, these readings are done for entertainment purposes only. You absolutely do not have to believe in anything that I'm saying because it's just a reading. So grab what resonates, throw out what doesn't. And thank you so much for watching. And let's jump in and get started. Okay. So the first thing that I asked the divine is, what can we expect from this war? And what are the lessons that this war or this conflict is teaching us that's happening in the Middle East with Israel and Iran? And now there's talks that the United States may or may not get involved. We're going to look at Donald Trump's point of view as well. And I'll make sure to have timestamps down below. Also, another thing, if you cannot hear me, please just put your volume up. I am working on the mics and stuff like that. It's been hell for me, okay? I am not tech savvy at all, but I will do my best. So once I get a new mic, we're gonna keep on going. But honestly, if it ain't broke, why fix it? So we're here anyway. So again, if the volume's too low, just please put the volume up for me and I'll do the best that I can to work on the audio on my end. 5 of Pentacles, 5 of Pentacles, the Judgment, the World. Okay. 6 of Swords. And then I have the 2 of Swords too. This is a lot. So the word that I just heard intuitively is ancient. My eyes are closed. I'm not looking at the cards. You guys could see the cards, but I'm not looking at the cards. My eyes are closed. The word that I'm hearing is ancient. Ancient, ancient. This has been a struggle since, the word that I'm seeing is 5,000. I don't know why I'm seeing 5,000, but I'm going to lean on that. What is the energy surrounding this, Spirit? I'm now hearing intuitively that this has been long overdue. So whatever that's here, what we're seeing this can't be stopped. And I don't say this to scare people, but remember, we're focused on the energy that is present. This is something that has already been written. This is something that was building and building and building, and then it burst, and then it went away, but there was corruption. There was a lot of suppression, and then it started building and building and building again. And everyone that's involved, everyone feels that they're right. Everyone feels that they're fighting for what they believe in. But because everyone is fighting for what they believe in, it's not reaching a healthy resolution, because this goes beyond he hit me. No, he hit me first. This steps into the realms of, this is what I believe. This is my God. This is how I show up. This is what's morally right. That is what's morally wrong. Once religion gets into the mix, it's very black and white for a lot of people. And I'm not here to like tell anyone they're wrong for what they believe in, but everyone feels so strongly that could something be going on where everyone feels so strongly about this that we're forgetting that we're human. We're forgetting that what you're doing to this group of people is something that you wouldn't want to happen to your people. We all bleed the same color, but when we fight, we tend to lose sight of that. So there's a vibe here of, I have been very understanding, or I have let a lot of things slide. I'm not sure which country this is. We're focused on the energies of both nations, because I'm focused on Iran and I'm focused on Israel. So there is a vibe here of, I have tried. I have allowed things to go under the rug. I have stayed in my corner. I did not get in the way. Deception and envy, things were stolen from me. Things were taken from me. Things were taken from us. Things were taken from this land. Let me tell you guys something. Every single country that you will visit in your lifetime, even the country that you're in right now, holds a spirit. It holds energy. And each energy of that country is going to be different than the other. Especially like, even if you're in the United States and you go to different states, it holds a different energy. It just does. If you know, you know. And being that I'm someone that travels a lot, I can humbly say that each country that I have visited carried a different frequency. I mean, it goes without saying, it's a different culture, different food, different language, different atmosphere, but on a spiritual level, you really feel, wow, this feels different. This doesn't feel like that place. This feels like this, or what can I make of this energy? And this country in particular that I'm hearing, or the energy, the spirits, the ancestors of this country is saying, we have been very quiet. We have stayed out of the way. We do not want any problems, but things have continuously been taken away from us. And look at how with the Patience card reversed, you see that the woman is waiting for something to grow and it's within the ground. This talks about resources were taken from us. We've been very patient and wanting these things to come back. And when we realized that it wasn't going to come back, we made peace with it. We didn't want any problems, and we stayed within our own society. We didn't venture out. We try, I keep hearing, we try not to ask other places for resources. We like, whichever country that I'm picking, this could be Iran. I'm not sure if Iran does a lot of trading, but there's a vibe here of, we get what we need from other countries, but we try to keep everything within, because we've been burnt before, or we've been hurt before, and we've been very, very quiet. The spirit of Iran, the people of Iran, they feel that recognition and reward, we are finally stepping into the light. We are finally being seen. Nobody was talking about us. Nobody was praising us. And I don't feel that the people of Iran, they look for praise. I don't feel like they care to be seen. I don't feel like they care to be popular. Iran feels like that kid in high school that does not really talk to a lot of people. You may think that they're one way, but if you actually talk to that kid, the kid is actually pretty cool. But if you play with him, he's going to come back to the school and do what needs to be done, but he's going to spare that small group of people that was always nice to him. That's the vibe that I'm getting from Iran. Iran does not want any problems, because from what I'm getting, they have their own problems. They have their own issues that have also caused everything to happen in the way that it did. But the reward and recognition is actually talking about, now we are being seen. Now the light is shining on us. Now the world is watching what we are going to do next. Okay, so I feel like this is Iran's spread. This is definitely Iran's spread. And the thing is, they know that they're going to take a lot of losses, because in wars, nobody really wins. They know that, but this is more about proving a point. This is about proving a point, and this is about mental conflict, foundation, and achievement. Yeah. They're going to lose a lot, but they're going to gain what they feel is respect. They don't want to continue to keep going through this anymore, from what I'm getting here. But they stand to lose a lot. And when I ask Spirit if we are going to go into war, right? Meaning the United States, but Iran is definitely embracing war. They are embracing moving forward with this. Okay, so will Iran cease? Four of Cups, Three of Swords, Four of Wands. I'm not getting a yes. The energy right now, I'm not getting a yes that they're just going to stop. Nope. Look into Israel. Now, what's going on in Israel? They just had one of their biggest hospitals get destroyed. And how wild, because I remembered about a year or two ago, I saw that one of the biggest hospitals in Gaza also got destroyed. So it just kind of feels very, it's a little karmic. I'm not even going to lie to you guys. It's like, oh wow, it's starting to get very tit for tat, but it's the innocent people that suffer. All these world leaders need to get into a ring and just box it out. Just get into the ring and just fight each other at this point. Leave innocent people out of this. Children, women, men protecting their families, young men trying to just get an education, young women trying to get it. Like, leave these people out of it. They just want to live a normal life. Go to school, go to work, eat a good meal, spend time with their friends, spend time with their family, grieve in peace, heal in peace. And with all of this fighting that has nothing to do with the people, it's unfortunate. And being that we are in the age of Aquarius, Pluto is in Aquarius, a lot of regular people that are not world leaders, that don't hold power, are going to gain power by joining together. That's why we're seeing a lot of protesting even within the United States. These are the times that we're in. We talked about this on the channel for years now, and I don't say this to scare people, but we just have to stay informed, right? It's not for you to internalize it and make it your responsibility to make it better. It's for you to figure out what you need to do to protect yourself. Protecting yourself could look like protesting. Protecting yourself could look like not watching the news at all. Protecting yourself could even look like not watching this reading if this is all too much for you and it's stimulating fear within yourself. These messages are here because now you have a choice on what you're going to put your energy in and how you're going to protect yourself. So show me Israel. Show me Israel. So we have the Six of Pentacles. We have also the Knight of Swords, the Eight of Cups reverse. Okay. So Israel, similar to Iran, no, this belongs to me. You owe me. This isn't right. This isn't fair. With Iran, it feels very much so Three of Swords. We've been hurt for long enough. We have been going through this. We have been quiet. We have stayed out of the way. But now, oh, we're going to get it back in blood. We're going to remind everyone why you should leave that quiet kid alone in school. Because we try to spare everybody. We were quiet. We're going to remind people. And here's the thing. Iran is going to have support. Iran is going to have support because there's plenty of other countries that feel this way about America, Europe, It's not just Iran. Oh, there's plenty of other countries that feel a way towards Israel right now, towards America. Yeah. Page of Wands. Will they have the help? Five of Pentacles and the World. I don't see the Five of Pentacles as them losing. I see it as we are going to get back everything that we lost, or we are going to expose everything that we have lost. Five of Pentacles, the World. We are going to expose it. But the thing with this is nobody really wins though with the Five of Wands. Somebody on Twitter, and it actually made me laugh for a very long time. Somebody on Twitter had the audacity to say that King Von got reincarnated into Iran, because Iran's not playing any games. Iran is moving like King Von right now. And I'm like, guys, this is a war. How are we? This is a war. This is a war. How are we creating memes? How are we? But you know something? If we don't laugh about it, we're just gonna cry or get scared. So I get it. A lot of people's coping mechanisms is cracking a little jokey joke, and I'm one of them, so I'm one to talk. All right, so now back to Israel. Back to Israel. Because these are the cards I got for Israel. This is how Israel feels. Six of Pentacles, Knight of Swords, Eight of Cups reversed, and the Four of Cups. They feel, no, you've taken from us. This is wrong. This is how we feel. Israel, Spirit, tell me Israel. The Universe, patience and planning, transformation. Israel will never be the same after this. Israel, most of the Middle East is never going to be the same, okay? But the thing about Israel, with passion ignited, they feel that they are right. They feel that they are protecting their beliefs, but it's going to cost them a lot. With the disruption card, that is the Tower in this oracle. They're going to lose a lot. Six of Pentacles, we have given people multiple chances. We have tried to be understanding. We have tried to be fair. We are taking back what is owed to us, and we are not stopping until we get it. Knight of Swords is very much so how Israel has been moving. They're moving full force with their sword out. I'm getting what is mine. I'm getting what is mine because I have received this spiritual download. I have received the message from God that this is what I'm supposed to do. Eight of Cups, this is something that has been going on for thousands of years. But Four of Cups, Four of Cups. Why is Four of Cups here? King of Swords. Up, there's Donald Trump. I don't feel that Donald Trump should. But with the King of Swords here, that's definitely Donald Trump. This could also be the leader of Israel too. But Four of Cups, waiting. What are you waiting for? You're waiting for your King of Swords. You're waiting for someone to jump in. Page of Pentacles. And Trump may actually do it, but he's being guided not to. His ancestors, yes, Trump got ancestors, guys. I know people don't think he do, but he does. He does have a spiritual team. Even if Trump don't listen to them, it's being very loud and clear in the reading that he should not help Israel. He should not help Israel, but it's kind of showing that he may lean to that. And he's very up in the air. He's not sure if he should do it. And you know, Trump, the fact that you're hesitating this much, you probably shouldn't. There's a reason why you're hesitating. There's a reason why you're not second guessing yourself for no reason. Yeah, Page of Pentacles. But it's kind of like, hey, you owe me, you owe me, you owe me. Remember? Israel knows what they're doing. I would not be shocked if the leader of Israel is doing something that's making Trump feel that he doesn't have a choice. King of Pentacles reverse, greed has entered the chat. Corruption has entered the chat. And again, I don't say this to take sides. Iran has their own issues. That's what I'm seeing. So now we have to focus on, or we should focus, right? We don't have to do anything. 7, the United States is going to go through a deep transformation. What we see today is going to drastically change within the next 3 years or less. Donald Trump's health within that time is going to be declining. And we're going to see a revolution within our country if you're in the United States. I'm not trying to scare you, but I talked about this in 2022 and I was scared to share that. But that's what I'm seeing. Something about Donald Trump's health, and I'm trusting my intuition with that one. If it doesn't materialize by the end of this year, I feel that it's going to get serious around 2026 and 2027. Okay? And that's if he has the proper, of course he does, access to proper health care to prolong things. But if he doesn't check that, it can become an issue. And that's not what I'm seeing in this card. That's just what I'm picking up on. And the light card being here, his health is going to be in the forefront. Okay. I'm hearing that because it's very important to factor that in. United States. Show me the United States. Show me the United States. Financial, material changes. Yep, there's going to be some. Be mindful of food. Stack up on food. I cannot. Guys, just know that I have been expressing this to you. It's not to scare you, but just stay informed. Be prepared. Don't say I didn't tell you. Don't say I have not been trying to warn you. Prepare. Prepare. That's it. That's it. There's no need to get scared and crash out and live in fear and get anxiety. Prepare so you don't have to go through anxiety when shit starts to hit the fan. If you are listening to intuitives, astrologers, oracles, people that can see things or they get downloads, you know, pick and choose what you want to believe in, right? But listen, even if you don't believe in 50% of the things that I say, which that's totally fine, this is that one thing I'm telling you, do not dismiss what I'm telling you when I say to prepare. Play with the other stuff. Play with celebrity trending topic readings, but for this shit, do not play. Be prepared. That's all. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying because it's right here, right there, right there. They're going to start monitoring the amount of resources that people can have. I've said this before in grocery stores, meaning you're not going to be able to just hoard a whole bunch of food. Remember when people are fighting over toilet paper? To this day, I do not know why people are fighting over toilet paper like that. I do not know. But what happened back in 2020 when everybody had like carts and carts of toilet paper, why I don't know, you're not going to be able to do that. Meaning, no, you can only take one. Don't be fucking stupid. Don't be crazy. That goes for food. That goes for eggs. It hasn't happened yet, but it will. Because it's going to be a mess in grocery stores, and I'm trusting my intuition with that. Okay? There's another country that wants to be the superpower, because right now America is a superpower, very similar to Drake and Kendrick Lamar beef. There's going to be another country that challenges the position that America has. There's going to be a power struggle. So even though right now Iran and Israel is fighting, what I'm picking up on is it's only opening the door for the main event. It's like the appetizer. And I know that's bad, right? Because a war shouldn't be called an appetizer, but I'm using this as an example. This is, no, that's not a good example. I'm gonna get cussed out. I'm sorry, it's just, I don't know how to explain it to you guys, but that's the best way to put it. It just feels like Israel and Iran, as devastating as that is, that war is going to open the door for a world war. That's all I'm saying. Maybe saying that it's like an appetizer was not the best choice of words. And I'm sorry if I offended somebody, child. Like I just try to make sense of things in my head when I'm channeling, and then it comes out and I'm like, ooh, no, oh no. But yes, it's just going to open the door for a bigger conflict that's going to, then again, Iran and Israel is a big conflict. What's going on in Gaza is a big conflict. It's a huge conflict, okay? So I'm not going to minimize war. Bianca, stop minimizing war. That's not what this is, even though don't minimize war. War is bad, no matter how big or small it is, but it's going to be a worldwide thing, or it can become that. It can. It can. It's going to be a power struggle, and it's going to be a struggle towards resources. Pay attention to the internet. Pay attention to the grid. Make sure that you have generators, portable Wi-Fi boxes, or things that you can have so you can have working internet. You can have access to your technology, because I don't know why I'm seeing this as a grid intuitively. Memories of love. Yeah, America's going to take a loss here. So will America, memories of love, memories. This also looks like protesting, accelerated motion, and it's going to be the start of something new within America. Will America go into war? Will America, actually no, circle back, reel it back in. Will Donald Trump send missiles to Iran in retaliation and helping? Trump is being manipulated, and he knows. Trump is being pushed against a corner to join this war, and he knows that quietly, but he also feels like there's nothing that he can really do. You see, Trump, you made a lot of promises that you probably weren't supposed to make, and now all of these people are holding up to your promise, and you don't want to lose any more allies. So a part of him helping Israel, because he does not want to lose another ally, because right now America is not liked at all right now. And the leader of Israel is showing up as King of Cups reverse. He's manipulating this to his will. The Judgment, Trump knows that. He sees it for what it is. The Fool, he understands the risk. So I don't feel that Trump is thinking about this lightly. I really don't feel that he wants us to go into war, but he does feel like his back is up against the wall, and he's dragging his feet on making this decision with the Eight of Pentacles. There's also a vibe here of maybe they're going to fight this out and I won't have to step in, or he's going to forget. He's hoping that the leader of Israel could just let this go, but he's not. They just blew up the biggest hospital in Israel. He's not going to let that go. Ten of Swords. Trump doesn't want this, guys. Trump doesn't want this at all. Wheel of Fortune. He knows that if he does this, it's going to backfire on America. He knows that. So at least I can say that he is aware. He knows what this looks like. Listen, Trump was just trying to have a tariff war and get people to pay less or do this or do that. That was his plan. He wasn't trying to be a part of this. And he feels that he's being dragged into it. And is Trump being blackmailed? I know that's wild, but I feel like he is intuitively, because he feels like if I don't do this, then they're going to sabotage me. If I don't do this, then I'm going to be laughed at, or this is going to happen to me, and I'm not a punk, and I cannot lose another ally. Ten of Swords. He doesn't want something getting exposed about a Queen of Swords. He doesn't want something getting exposed about a Queen of Swords. Ten of Swords, the Wheel of Fortune reversed, the Ten of Swords. No, Queen of Swords. Who's this Queen of Swords? Three of Wands. I don't know. Is it worth going down that rabbit hole and talking about what I see here? I don't think it's worth it. But I will say this. There is a debt that Trump owes. There's a debt that he owes. And if he agrees to go to war with Israel and fight Iran, whether it's just sending out missiles or whatever the case, this is going to backfire on Trump. And if he goes forward with this and this backfires on Trump, it's going to open Pandora's box, and a light is going to shine on a Queen of Swords. And this could be happening. Should I give a timeline? Definitely before the year is out. And this is if he agrees. This is if he agrees to send those missiles to Iran. But honestly, guys, if he does, which is leaning towards he will, this is going to leave a mark in Donald Trump's legacy that he will never be able to repair from. Mark my words. He shouldn't. If I'm his reader, but you know, He's not into that, child. He probably has like a, I don't know, maybe a prophet of a Christian church. But I would advise him not to do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. Because if he does it, this is going to backfire. And then something's going to get exposed. And then there's going to be a light shining on this Queen of Swords woman. And then a debt is owed with the Six of Pentacles. Yeah. Knight of Swords. And then once it starts, it's not going to stop. Well, it won't be good for America. Five of Pentacles is America itself. Seven of Pentacles. Things would get destroyed. Things will get destroyed if he does this. But it's not talking about direct attacks within America. It's talking about resources is going to start getting disturbed. It's going to slow down grocery stores. So Donald Trump, don't do it. It just creates a domino effect. Don't do it. Don't do it. And if he does it, stack up on your resources and prepare and stay informed and pay attention. But this will not look good in his legacy at all. He will not be remembered fondly. I mean, a lot of people could say that he's not going to be remembered fondly right now, but this will change a lot of people's perspective on him. And quite honestly, I rest every night with ease because I know that I made the right choice and I did everything that I could in my power. And I feel like I'm on the right side of history. So I don't really feel any regrets. I don't feel any I should have did this. No, I'm not in that boat. I'm just quietly observing everything. I'm quietly just watching. You guys are going to see a lot of people start changing their minds. Alrighty, so to sum this up, Iran is standing up for themselves. Israel feels that they are morally right and they are doing what they can, but they may end up losing a lot due to greed with the King of Pentacles showing up reversed. America will lose a lot if Donald Trump goes forward with these missiles because it's going to open another door for other world leaders to start putting Trump in a position where he feels like he's being backed up against the wall. Trump's best bet is to not press that button. He should not do it. But if he does, stack up on your resources, stay informed, detach, take care of yourself, do what's necessary. It's not for you to jump out there and feel that these problems are yours. It's for you to understand what's happening and that all of this has been brewing underneath the surface and getting louder and louder. Now, this is not a fear-mongering kind of reading. This is just to understand the energies that are present and you having the power to pick and choose what you're going to invite into your life and what you're not going to invite into your life. Do you want to protest and stand for what's right, or do you want to go inward and protect your family and protect yourself? And no decision is the wrong decision, but you have to do what is best for you. And I'm very big on understanding what is happening around you and working with the energies rather than fearing it and then being against it. And now you end up suffering in the end because you're not trying to understand what's happening around you. So if I know that tensions are rising, this is a beautiful time to work on protection magic or prayer for protection. This is a beautiful time for fasting. This is a beautiful time for maybe not going out as much. But for some people, a great time to go out as much as you can before you have to go inward, before you have to kind of take shelter. Maybe it's getting out there and protesting and that gives you peace. Maybe it's not watching the news at all because that's good for your mental health. The point is, these readings are not done to scare you, but they're here to keep you informed, okay? And thank you guys so much for enjoying these kind of readings because I do enjoy doing them. They're a lot for me to do, but I do enjoy shuffling for you guys and seeing what's present. But it's not really looking good. Nobody wins when everybody is feuding. And it's the people that suffer the most. And I have a feeling that the people are going to rise up and start speaking up against this more and more. These are my predictions. Leave a comment down below. Let me know what you think. And we will be back with another one. Bye.